プレーオフ期間皆さんお疲れ様でした。参加ありがとうございました。
It is a division match with real meaning, and they know what they've got to do. That is, draw this game. If they succeed, a place in the promotion match will be theirs. Next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart? Oh, just can't keep it down. Goal kick it is.
Well, he anticipated the cross so well, and in the end, as you said, Derek, he couldn't quite keep it down. It's a good effort, though.
Well, very effective play in possession. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Real chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Who can he pick out? And knocked out of there. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Bulut. Schmidt. Here's Hernandez. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Lost possession. And options in the centre. There's the cut back. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Able to deal with the threat. Ryu. Very alertly winning back possession. And foul it is then. Pew. A very good tackle. Bulut. Take it away. Ryu. He's lost it. Pew. Ryu. And possession lost, intercepted. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Superbly read and executed. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Giving the ball away. Promising sequence. But they dealt with the threat posed. Given away again. Persson. This could square the game. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
So the corner played into the box. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Able to close down the shot. Not covering up defensively. And he takes on the shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Now sending it in. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And a chance to level it. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Pew. Schmidt. Did well to win the ball back.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They're creating opportunities, and it's surely only a matter of time before they draw level here.
Oh, could be! And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser!
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Untidy in possession. Space on the flank. But quick thinking defensively. Oh, that's splendid play. Textbook defending inside the box.
行きますする GM
Possibilities inside the box. Simple for the keeper.
はい
And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Wembley Stadium.
ナイス 終わったら一旦ロビー戻ります。
to the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Good distribution. That's well blocked. Well read to put an end to that attack. Kinnunen. Keegerson. A very good tackle. Jan. Pugh. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Crossing into the middle. Well, I thought that could be menacing, but the keeper able to get a strong fist on the ball. Kinnunen. Not a great pass. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. And the intention was to let the play flow, but no real advantage forthcoming, and now a free kick. Oh, tremendous vision. Can he take the chance? A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, gifting away possession. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. It is to be a throw-in. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Not the best challenge, free kick. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. They get the ball once more. Offside the decision. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. That's not a bad ball. And he clears the danger. That's how to dispossess your opponent. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ryu. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Happy to shoot. No way through. Now the counter-attack looks on. Is this the moment? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Smuggled away. This looks interesting. Shooting chance. A good and fair challenge. Sakamoto. And back now with Park. Well, they had the advantage. That's good refereeing. And crossed in there. Well, they can bring it out now. Persson. Tigerson. Aguero.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Bulut. Good effective pressure high up the pitch. Jan. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Might really be able to trouble them here. Fine cross into the middle. Really had to make that save to give them a chance.
Well, great save, but now they have to create a chance of their own. Not long left now.
And she's produced a really important save to keep the pot boiling here.
Well, there's not long left, but she's kept her team in this one. That's a great save by the keeper.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Can he finish them off? And that is defending of the highest order. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Played over. No-nonsense piece of defending. And he's only gone and made a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Who can he pick out? Thumped clear. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Nice.
Forward in 2 minutes. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
コニーちゃんさんは FC24 やらないのですかね。
Everyone here on tenterhooks, and you can understand why. If they draw this game, or better, they'll make it through to the promotion match. And that would be a real cause for celebration. This meeting live next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And if things go well for them, they can qualify for a promotion match. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, it's certainly in their hands. If they can get a draw here, a promotion match will be theirs. They just need to put in a good performance. It won't be easy, though.
And Morales, it should be! There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made!
Let's see this again, because the couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Can they produce on the flank? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, the referee opting for the lenient approach this time.
I think it's a great bit of refereeing. Everybody now knows the next foul will be punished.
Now delivering that deep cross. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Can he do it? And the ball is loose. Danger averted. Lukaku. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
And that's an important intervention. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Is it going to be? And he takes it on! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Oh, did so well to deny him. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Clears it away. And he takes on the shot. What a commitment to defending. And options in the centre. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Not the best clearance. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. And very deftly cut out. Distributing it well. And easily intercepted. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Hernandez. Schmidt. On to Hernandez. Good through ball. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Unable to keep the ball. Hernandez has it. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? A good vision there. And now their turn to have the ball. And the flag has gone up, offside. Beautiful pass. Well, a really good run. Now to the front post. Well, a harmless attempt, and I don't suppose she needs reminding of that.
Hajimemashite. 初めてあまり日にち経ってないですが、参加よろしいでしょうか。
I have to say, Derek, they haven't played well. They've been slow in possession, they've been poor defensively, and they've lacked a cutting edge. They need to perform much better than this.
Oh, cleared away! Superb defending, massive credit. And that is a below-par pass. What to like about that pass? Oh, he fancies his chances. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then.
ありがとうございます。
Nice looking pass. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. The supporters want to see him have a go. Able to get a body in the way. And winning it back.
GM.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And fed forwards. And the decision offside here. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Nice. いろいろとえぐいですね W。そういえばマニュアルおじさんって言いました。マニュアルのチームに。マニュアル王子とは W。あ、違うか。あの人、確かそのチームにいた気が。
So back underway here into the second half. And a strong tackle. Moving into the advanced position. Determined defending. Good-looking build-up as they try to reduce the arrears. Could be a goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Nice.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Reyes. Kagawa. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper more than equal to the task. They won't complain about having won the corner. And maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Good piece of defending. And room now out on the flank. Untidy in possession. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, that could be the final warning.
Well, he needs to be careful now. Next foul, and it's a card.
その名前でやってる人ですか?
Sakamoto. And that's an important intervention. And he has options available. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Well, we're into the final half hour. And snuffing out the danger. This could be dangerous. Pugh. Sakamoto. Now in a more than decent position. That's a good ball. And he read it superbly. He's going forward well here. Has eyes for goal. Strong hand on that one. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Trying to deliver it accurately. Clearing it away. He could pick out a teammate. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, did his job defensively. Lukaku are getting the ball forward. But nothing comes of it.
A reminder that foul and abusive language will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Chance to finish. Shot blocked, but still alive. Thwarted by the post. Just knocked it out of there.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
This might be ideal for the counter. Can they make it count? And will it be the leveller? And the ball is loose. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Really getting stuck in. It's with Hernandez. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. 10 minutes left for play. Oh yes, what a pass. Well, they know they need to stop him. It's there for him! And a really good diving stop.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
And nicely over the top. And that's an important intervention. Whitehead. Morales. And a good-looking ball. And clears his lines. Couldn't keep it. Early ball in. Sound piece of defending. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Showing ambition. And the keeper more than equal to it. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent the last chance to grab an equaliser. Cross could be useful. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
ないパナイシュ。
Well, let's take another look, because it's a well-worked short corner that just changes the angle of the cross, which makes it a fairly simple...
ないパです。
And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stewart.
一旦戻ります。素晴らしい。あのチームも活動歴長いよね。かなり前からありますよ。もう10年ぐらいやってるよね。皆さんもぜひフルマニュアルでやってください。TF すらオフにしてるからね W。かなり前から EA に抗議してますね。マニュアル勢をもっと良くしろって。初参加いいですか？はい。まあ、確かにね W。TF オンにしてフルマニュアルでしてください W。無駄に難易度高いもんね W。はじめやるとパス 100% できませんから W。 だってあんまり効果的じゃないんだもん W。でしょうね W。アシストでやってるとリアル感ないので。知らんけど、3が CB ですかね。はい。よろしくお願いします。了解です。RCM も空いてます。はい、お願いします。バッコンさん来たら行きます。チーム見つかりますか？大丈夫かな。すみません、チーム対談の仕方をご教授願いたいです。キラキラ星、祈り。対談の仕方か。説明するのはむずいやつですねしょう。ここ。こうです。それか、フレンド登録。 容姿アンダーバーパリ。いけました。ありがとうございました。ニコニコ。主さんのフレンドのクラブめちゃくちゃありますね。W。はい。多分500人ぐらいかな。フレンド多いと重くなりますね。固有のバグが発生する。W。フレンドリーバグ W。基本他のチームに参加できない。なるほど。
The target is crystal clear. Promotion is what they want. And here they have a chance to help their cause. This is the first promotion match.
マイク入っ
And
て
they
ま
know
せん。
the opposition won't be
大
in the
丈夫
mood
か
to
な。
do them any favours at all. We'll have all the action for you next on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And how will they fare in this, their first test of a promotion match in the division? Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, this is a big game for them. Yes, they've done well up to this point, but this will be tough today. They need to play well here.
Ali. Williamson. Martin. Promising pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And teammates to play it to. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
本番は参加できますか?
Patient build up. Can they carve out a chance? Jin. The delivery. Well, the keeper had to intervene.
あ
Under
り
a
が
bit
とう
of
ござい
pressure
ま
there.
す。
Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And quick thinking defensively. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Really well played pass.
満員
Chance to
御
play
礼
it in. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Yamada. Promising pass. Martin. Well, simply couldn't beat the first defender. And it was turned out, so a throw-in will be next. And giving it away. And here now is Hernandez. Gekas. Well, great read there to intercept. Jin. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Martin. Opportunity! Oh, wasteful. Very wasteful.
Well, I think that's an easy chance for him there. The goalkeeper can't believe his luck, can he?
Pew. And scope for them to produce something exciting. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Jin. Yamada. That's a lovely ball. No nonsense clearance. McGee. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ali. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. And nicely over the top. And cleared away. Martin. Wonderfully weighted pass. A very effective clearance. And that is going to be a free kick. Yamada. Union couldn't hang on to it. Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. Well, couldn't keep it in. And foul it is then. Yamada. Pandev. Yamada. A chance to whip it in. Not the best clearance. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Very alertly winning back possession. Good through ball. And not precise enough with the shot. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Nice. シース。筋トレしてると食べ物が可愛くなるよね W。 バナナとかヨーグルトとか。
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Union could be onto something. A fine reading of the situation. Not messing around with that clearance. And teammates to play it to. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Now can he get on the end of this one? The switch of play now. And giving it away. Nice looking pass. And the defensive intervention there. Gekas. On to Hernandez. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Oh, nice ball. And he's in an offside position. Oh, they couldn't keep it. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And over comes the corner. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Pandev. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Williamson. And take it away. Well, they've given him too much space. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And a good take under duress there. Schmidt. Lukaku. Union come away with it. Promising pass. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Pandev. Yamada. Can he convert? Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
GM.
Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And a decent delivery. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Oh, foul play, says the referee. And given away. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And a good-looking ball. Oh, could be. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
食べ物が可愛くなっちゃってるからですよ W。
Here's Hernandez. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Who can they pick out?
「コンビニでバナナ買ったりとかちょっと恥ずかしいんだけど W。
Jin. Crossing into the middle. In position but pressure to cope with. Was an important piece of defending. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game.
Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever.
Yamada. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Jin. Yamada. Top-class defending.
Well, time's running out, but these fans are driving their team on here.
The switch of play now. This could be troublesome. Wasn't a great clearance. He got in the way of that cross. Must take the lead here. Really being closed down. Union failing to keep the ball.
W。
And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart,
なんだこれ
Well,
W。
Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
「コンビニでバナナ買ったことないです W。 ナイス DF でした。ナス D。 1本売っててさ。おにぎりとかやばいからさ。代わりにバナナ1本。やばくないですって W。
For every player and every fan
あん
here
なの多
today,
分筋
there
肉
is
く
the
んに怒
knowledge
られ
that
るんじゃないか
history
な。
could be made. Win the game and win promotion. It is that simple, and everybody is up for it.
例は大事です。
Stay with us here on EA TV. We'll have all the action for you live next. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if everything falls into place today, we'll be talking about promotion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, what a great opportunity for them here. A win today and they
おにぎりは塩分も多いし
really should be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to this one.
It's with Hernandez. Gekas. Hernandez. Pew. Diogo. Exploiting the wide area. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Threatening, but a good punch by the keeper. And the referee has given them a corner. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And options in the centre. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper.
C
Here's Bustos. In a decent position now. He'll have a go here. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Cross towards that far post. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time.
C
Played over. Didn't quite go to plan. Well, he's given us away. Cesar. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. And here now is Hernandez. Gekas. Here's Hernandez.
アレファルさんがいるぞ
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Great opportunity. She's ready to pounce. Terrific block there. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Cesar. Bustos. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. It's with Hernandez. And players waiting at the far post. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Cesar. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And the goalkeeper taking charge. Gekas. Pew. Hernandez. Over the touchline for a throw-in. I must say, this looks promising. Getting forward. Brilliantly blocked. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Cesar. Here's Bustos. Well, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner?
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Let's see about the delivery. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Nice.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Paulo. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Applying vigorous pressure. And a chance to whip it in here. Still alive. Oh, that is extraordinary. True athleticism to make contact in that fashion. And it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning. Pew. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Oh, he's given us away. They might be able to get in now. It has to be. Determined defending.
B.
Corner kick played in. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice. Nice D.筋トレ飯みたいなのやってるとどうしても塩分過多にならない？惜しい。
Well, as they get the ball rolling
特に
again,
W。
interesting to see how the second half pans out.
いいな。
The delivery. Offside the decision. Quick thinking to win it back. That's a good ball. And that'll be offside. And back now with Hernandez. And back to the keeper. Gekas. And successfully cut out. Ball played nicely. And nicely over the top. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed.
C.
The owner of the red convertible registration SMU G1, please return to your vehicle immediately.
Good tackle taken away. Superb looking pass. And the decision offside here. Gekas. Here's Hernandez. Well, showing good defensive judgment and good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Was it a great clearance? So half an hour remaining. Paulo. An effective challenge. Might be a chance to break. Well, it broke down, alas. Now what can they do from here? The high press was on, and the chance is on. No let-up on the pressing front.
C.
On to Hernandez. Gekas. Oh, great vision. A very effective clearance. What a brilliant pass. Just knocked it out of there. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, it was on the target, but the keeper up for the task of saving it.
C.
Well, there it is. They're creating chances with some excellent attacking football, but the finishing just hasn't been good enough. They've been far too wasteful in front of goal.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Gekas. Diogo. 15 minutes left for play. Here's Bustos. Cesar. Paulo. An attack full of promise. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Bustos. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? And a timely intervention. Özil. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And surely... Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
And back now with Hernandez. Pressing like that will help the cause. Needs to tread carefully. On to Bustos. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And with that, he's been dismissed.
Well, they're going to be under pressure now. That's a needless sending off.
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats.
Nice.
Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw...
強かったですね。相手パスかなり通ってましたね。落ちます。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。プレスも速いんで。1名空き。 検索回ってます？何もなしです。固まったので、再起して枠取り直します。